Hello everyone and welcome back on the channel. Today we're going to be making another chocolate chip cookie recipe. This time it's a recipe from this woman, Claire Saffitz, and it's a recipe that she introduced in our book, Dessert Person. It's a great book. There are plenty of lovely recipes, which you can of course get in your local bookstores. The recipe that we're going to make are these chocolate chip cookie here, and nothing special. It's the simple ingredients that you have all in your pantry, but Claire introduces, I would say, a new technique, which is the brown butter. What is a brown butter? You will discover it in the recipe, so let's dive right in. So Claire likes to incorporate the butter in two forms. The first one is the brown butter, and the second one is just plain butter. So we're gonna start by making the brown butter because we need to let it cool a little bit afterwards. So for this we need 113 grams of butter that we will put in a saucepan. Nothing's easier than making a brown butter. Just put your butter on a medium to low heat, let it melt slowly, then you will see that it will start bubbling and start foaming. You will also hear your butter sputter. It will make an intense noise. And basically your brown butter will be ready when your butter will not make any more noise. You will see that the foam will start disappearing, and then you will be left with these lovely brown bits at the bottom of your pan. That's just the perfect brown butter, intense flavors. So here in the bowl I have the second half of the butter, 113 grams as well. And then simply pour the melted butter on it. And make sure to scrape all the brown bits at the bottom of your pan, because all these brown bits have such an intense flavor, and that's what you want to have in the final product. Now you can add 28 grams of whole milk, and now you can leave this bowl aside. And now let's get on with the dry ingredients. You need 260 grams of flour. Then you will add 2 teaspoons of salt. In this case I used sea salt flakes. And then you need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And now in the bowl where we have our brown butter and the milk, which should not be too hot anymore by now, you had 150 grams of dark brown sugar and 150 grams of granulated sugar. Then you can start mixing all the ingredients until you get a smooth batter. Then we add 2 large cold eggs. And 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then we mix the batter until everything is incorporated and you've got a nice smooth batter. And now you can incorporate your dry ingredients into the batter. And now we're going to be adding the chocolates. We need 142 grams of bittersweet chocolates, and another 142 grams of milk chocolate. Oh my god, it's gonna be delicious. And finally, mix the batter until everything is well combined. Now we're gonna portion our dough. Ideally you would make it with an ice cream scoop, which I don't have, so I simply used a big serving spoon and I just make the portions with it. At this stage, the portions doesn't need to be neat, it doesn't need to be perfect, they don't need any spacing, because we're going to be putting these portions in the fridge overnight. Before transferring our sheets to the fridge, we're going to cover tightly our dough with plastic wrap. After a night in the fridge, we are now ready to bake these. So you see, they are pretty hard, they hold their shapes, but if you press them, you can just make them the form you want them to be. So in this case, I'm forming cookie balls, and I'm placing them on a baking parchment. Now pay attention. You should allow enough space between your cookie doughs, between 7 to 8 centimeters. I did not, and then some of them were touching after cooking, because they are gonna be spreading. Now time to bake these monsters. Place them in a preheated oven at 175 degrees C for 18 to 22 minutes or until golden dark brown around the edges. As you can see, here I have two pairs who slightly merge together after baking. Just use a knife and separate them while they're still hot. Allow your cookies to rest for 5 minutes and then transfer them onto a cooling rack. And now it's time to eat them. As you can see, they are just perfect in color. They are chewy, just as I like them, and also they are packed with chocolate. They are absolute bangers. Honestly, do not skip the brown butter part, because that's what brings a lot of complex flavors to this cookie. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed baking these cookies. I hope I will see you around. Please like and subscribe, share the video, ask your friends to bake these cookies for you, and also have a lovely day and see you soon. Bye!